You know, there is so much focus on these beautiful equine athletes on the track this week. Betting on them, enjoying them, cheering them on, helping them cross the finish line. But after they race, maybe even their last race, there's a lot more focus these days on where can they enjoy a long, healthy life in retirement, or maybe even a second act. And the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance inspects, accredits, and awards grants to approved aftercare organizations where they can go off into the pasture and enjoy themselves. Susie Oldham is with TAA, and she joins us here on the backside. Happy Oaks to you.
Happy Oaks.
I love that you're focused so much on what they're going to do after the races, because, I mean, and rightfully so, we're here to kind of celebrate the beauty and the history of these great prominent races. They can race for many years, but then after that, what? And
They
people
can.
often don't think of the then what.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's so much goes into breeding and having a yearling and getting a 2-year-old and then a 3-year-old, you know, 4 or 5 years into getting a horse to the Derby and many other races. But when they get to, then when it's over, some, as you said, some may run 2 years, some may run 8 years.
Yeah.
And then there's the after. So the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, like you said, accredits and awards grants to those who meet our accreditation requirements. At this time, we have 86 organizations across the country and one in Puerto Rico. Those groups represent 180 facilities around the country. So besides going through a very in-depth accreditation process to make sure that they have a good business model and a good facility.
You want to make sure that you get to these horses to the correct place that's truly going to care for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so then we go and inspect their facility.
Yeah.
So there's every one of those places gets inspected once or twice a year. We depend on funding. Of course, our 12 years, well, was it 12 years ago? Back in 2012, an industry-initiated group came together and said we had to do something and get organized with aftercare.
Otherwise, you're going to have everybody popping up saying, I do it. Well, no,
and
we have
we want
to all
be
do it a certain way, properly.
And we wanted to be careful when someone does have a horse in need of a place to go, that it's a place that they can feel comfortable about and that we'll feel comfortable about. Initially, the Jockey Club, Breeders' Cup, and Keeneland Racecourse put up the seed money, but now we depend on donors, donors of all types, to help us fund. So we give away, like this year, we've given away $3.5 million to those 86 groups.
Oh my gosh.
Some have 5 horses, some have over 100 horses.
Because here's the deal, it's expensive for one horse that you think, the boarding, right?
Yeah.
The hay.
The vet work.
Farrier work, like all the different things that go into place.
Exactly.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
And so we have a lot of good industry donors, from the sales companies to the racetracks, owners, trainers, breeders. But our point is that it's a responsibility for kind of everyone who breeds, races, sells a horse. So anyone can go online to thoroughbredaftercare.org and make a donation of any kind. We really appreciate
What
that.
I love too with many of these organizations, we have so many here in Kentucky, the healing power of horses, right? Having second careers essentially in steeplechase or in other events or therapy. There's not one organization is like the other. And I just think it's wonderful and beautiful that we kind of get to see what these beautiful, they're bringing us great joy this week, and they can bring great joy for years and years to come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you mentioned therapy, because it's a growing career for horses who maybe physically can't do other things.
Right.
But we've had thoroughbreds retrain. Once they're let down and they know they're going to race, they're ready to learn something new. And they've gone on to so many other disciplines, including polo and just trail riding and barrel racing, you know, besides all the eventing and jumping.
Yeah.
So there's so much that they can do.
just joy for years to come.
Yeah.
And if people want to donate, they can. Just reach out to you all and donate.
Absolutely.
Thoroughbredaftercare.org.
Thoroughbredaftercare.org, and we got to keep it going.
We do. Thank you for taking the time to come visit us, and have a wonderful Oaks Day today.
You too. Thank you for letting us talk about the TAA.
Absolutely.